At Arizona State University, we're bringing world-class education from our globally acclaimed faculty to you. Ranked #1 in innovation for 10 consecutive years and #2 among public universities for employability, ASU isn't just ahead of the curve, it's creating new paths to success. Earn your degree from the nation's most innovative university. Online, that's a degree better. Explore more than 300 undergraduate, graduate, and certificate programs at asuonline.asu.edu.
Lowe's knows to bring your vision to life, it's important to find the right color. That's why MyLowe's Rewards members get a free paint or exterior stain sample to test your look and find the perfect color to confidently refresh your space. Lowe's, we help, you save. Offer valid in-store only 6/19 through 6/25. Limit 1 per customer while supplies last. Discount taken at time of purchase. See associate for details. Program subject to terms and conditions. Details at lowes.com/terms. Subject to change.
All right, so welcome back, everyone.
Yeah.
It is December 23rd, 2024.
Wow.
And we're diving right into it. You know,
Yeah.
all the fallout, the aftermath from that huge EE first round
Right.
of this new 12-team college football playoff.
It's a whole new world,
Yeah,
isn't it?
it is. And you know, we asked you all, you know, send us articles about
Oh, the hot takes.
about Ohio State and Tennessee.
Right.
And man, we got a ton of stuff.
Yeah, you weren't kidding.
No.
I mean, my inbox is flooded.
Yeah. So we're going to unpack this whole thing
All right. So
and really get into, you know, what exactly happened,
yeah, break it down.
why it matters so much, and what it means for the rest of the tournament.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think this is going to be
It's a deep dive.
more than just a game recap.
Yeah, way more.
For sure. This is
Yeah, this is the big picture.
Yeah.
You know, and what I think is so interesting is that this game has really, I don't know, you could say stirred the pot.
for sure.
And not just because of you know, the score,
Right.
but because it just brings up so many questions about, you know, this format, the playoff format, you know.
Yeah.
Is it working?
Exactly.
What does this mean for the future? Like,
Yeah, what is college football going to look like going forward? I mean, Ohio State just absolutely crushed Tennessee.
oh yeah, bitte.
42-17 final score.
Yeah, no mercy.
And to make matters even more kind of
Okay.
yeah, they were up 21-0
First quarter,
in the first quarter.
unbelievable.
This wasn't just a win, this was a statement.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people, you know, that they had Tennessee
Yeah.
as a contender.
Absolutely. I am Oliva at quarterback.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, you know, he's the real deal.
Yeah.
But the Buckeyes, they shut them down.
They did.
And you know, you send over that ESPN piece that, you know, really broke down the game.
Mm.
And the thing that just jumped out at me
Yeah.
was just how Ohio State's defense just completely, you know, they disrupted Tennessee's offense.
Yeah. Their whole rhythm.
I mean, Tennessee likes to go fast.
Right up tempo.
Up tempo, yeah. And Ohio State just said, nope, not today.
Yeah, they forced those quick decisions.
From I am Oliva.
And he just never got settled.
No, he did not.
And then on the other side,
Oh, yeah.
Will Howard.
Lights out.
My goodness. 24 of 29 passing for 311 yards.
Wow.
And 2 touchdowns. I mean,
That's playoff football right there,
that's amazing.
especially in a playoff game.
Yeah, and it wasn't just him.
No, it was a team effort.
Henderson and Judkins,
Both running backs.
multiple rushing touchdowns.
They were unstoppable.
I mean, it seemed like they could score anytime they wanted to.
Yeah, every time they touched the ball, it was like 6 points.
So what was the key to their offensive explosion? Like, how did they do it?
You know, I think you really got to give it to their offensive line.
Okay.
They were dominant. I mean,
Right.
just opening up these massive holes
Although.
for those running backs. And then giving Howard
Oh, they.
behind his receivers, you know, Tennessee's defense.
Which has been so good all
I
season.
know, season long.
Yeah.
They just couldn't keep up.
Right, and one article even pointed out that,
Oh, yeah.
you know, Ohio State's offensive coordinator
Mm.
made some really smart adjustments in the second half.
Oh, yeah.
You know, focusing on these short, quick passes,
Mhm.
just keeping Tennessee's defense off balance.
Yeah, totally out of their element.
Yeah, it was like a master class.
Offensive strategy 101.
Exactly. And now they're moving on to face the top-seeded Oregon Ducks
Wow.
in the Rose Bowl on New Year's Day.
It's a classic.
It is.
The granddaddy of them all.
That's right.
It doesn't get much better than that.
It doesn't.
And here's where it gets really interesting.
Okay, I'm listening.
Ohio State actually lost to Oregon earlier this season.
They did.
32-31.
It was close.
A real nail-biter.
Yeah, absolutely. So a rematch,
Yeah.
with a spot in the CFP semifinals on the line.
Wow, the stakes are high.
You can't make this stuff up.
No way.
So,
Big question.
yeah, does this win put Ohio State back in the national championship conversation?
It has to.
Excellent.
I mean, it definitely does,
Yeah.
This win it silences all the doubters,
The critics.
all the people who are
who were questioning Coach Day.
Ryan Day. Yeah, especially after,
Yeah.
that tough loss to Michigan.
Their last regular season game.
Yeah, I mean, that was a heartbreaker.
Yeah.
Because, the Buckeyes, they've been here before.
Mm-hmm. You've got the
They
experience.
got the talent and experience, and they're hungry.
Yeah, and even Kirk Herbstreit
Oh, wow.
said that they have the potential to be the most dangerous team in the playoffs.
I mean, you can't argue with Kirk Herbstreit.
No, you can't. I mean,
He knows his stuff.
so what about Tennessee, though?
Right.
This was their first trip to the CFP.
A big accomplishment.
Yeah, and they got, kind of blown out of the water.
Yeah.
What does this mean for their future?
Well, it's definitely a setback.
Yeah.
But let's be real. This season was still a huge success for Tennessee.
Right.
I mean, their coach, Josh Heupel, he's built a really solid program.
Yeah.
And this playoff experience,
Yeah,
it's so valuable,
for the young players.
to their young players. Exactly.
So they'll learn from it.
It's all part of the learning curve.
Yeah, speaking of learning curves,
Okay.
there's been a lot of talk
A lot of buzz.
about this new 12-team playoff format.
Right.
And, some people are saying
Mhm.
that it's led to these lopsided matchups in the first round.
Yeah, like this one.
Yeah, and a few others as well.
Like some blowouts.
And is that exciting?
That's the question. One of the articles you sent, it talked about how a bunch of analysts are now suggesting that maybe they need to tweak the seeding
Okay.
and the automatic buys.
Yeah, to create some more.
Competitive first-round games.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, the argument is, these
Right.
blowouts, they don't do much
Right.
for the excitement of the tournament.
Yeah, and they had some good points.
Yeah.
I read that and I thought, Yeah, so we've gone through all these articles.
It's a lot of information.
A ton. So what do you think?
Okay.
What are your thoughts
All right.
about Ohio State's chances against Oregon in the Rose Bowl?
I think it's going to be a much closer game than their first meeting.
Right.
I mean, Ohio State.
They're going to be hungry for revenge.
Oh, yeah, they're going to be out for blood.
Right. And Oregon, they're going to want to prove
Yeah.
that first win wasn't a fluke.
Exactly.
It's going to be a battle.
It is. And Ohio State clearly has,
The offense.
they can put up points.
Right. But the question is,
Yeah.
can their defense contain Bo Nix?
Bo Nix. Yeah, he's a difference maker.
Yeah, I mean, he had an incredible game against them
He did.
the first time around.
So it's going to come down to that.
That's going to be the key matchup.
Yep.
So
It's going to be fun to watch.
it's going to be a must-watch game. Absolutely.
Definitely.
And for our listeners out there, here's something to think about.
Okay.
How do you think the CFP should be structured
Oh, that's a good one.
to make it even better?
Yeah.
We've seen the excitement
Mhm.
and we've seen some of the challenges
Right.
of this new 12-team format.
Some things to iron out.
Yeah, so as the playoffs, go on,
Mhm.
what changes, if any, would you make?
That's something to ponder.
Yeah.
For sure.
All right.
Looking forward to the next round.
Me too.
Should be a good one.
All right.
See you next time.
See ya.
Today is your lucky day. Today is the day that our $3 website works for you, paying you directly to your PayPal daily. Imagine $3 ongoing continuous payments to your PayPal account. Imagine falling asleep and waking up to $300 in your PayPal account. How would this make you feel? How could this help you? What bills could you pay? What kind of fun could you have? What does that retirement look like now? All for a one-time payment of $3. This website is DFY done for you, fully built and completely hosted, and never stops collecting payments for you. You have spent $3 on coffee on a regular, but that coffee won't help you create multiple streams of income. Click the link below.